Hello all, welcome back. Now let's move on to the guided practice session on lazy evaluation of functions. So we had discussed from the beginning of this week on what is a function, how to work on with it, what is meant by built-in functions and then the user-defined functions. We had also discussed about the various calling mechanisms available. So now we had discussed in the video session about a concept called as lazy evaluation of functions. Let's see actually what is happening in the R console and the real-time scenario, why we call it as a lazy evaluation of functions. Fine? Yes. So now let's just create a simple function. I say a mathematical function, maybe I say a mathematical underscore function. Fine? So this is the name of my function I create and we know how to create a function for this. So I say with the keyword function key followed by the brace which gets the arguments. Suppose consider I want to find the square of a given value, cube of a given value. Also I want to find the exponent value. Find exponent in the sense the power value, the power of the first number and the second number. So now let's see. Now I say I am going to take two arguments here. I say x and y. So the first x is going to be the first base value for the exponentiation and then I say the power to be y and I want to get the output. Fine. So I am going to try to get the square, then also the cube of it, then finally the power function. Okay, fine. Yes. So now I have got the arguments and I open my function using this curly brace. Now let's see what we are going to do. Now suppose I say I am going to get the input for this x. After I get the input from the user or I get the input, somehow I am getting the input and I am going to try to come out with the square of that value. Okay. So now I say square and I say square is equal to this x into x. Okay, so we know this operator and I want to say cube is equal to x into x into x. Fine? Yes. So now I have done these two. Now what I am going to do, I am going to give another function which I say exponent is equal to. So before I do this, I will try to print it first. So I say cat of and I say the squared value. Fine, squared value and I say it is going to be the square value here and I give the escape sequence. Fine, and I close the cat. Similarly, I specify my cube value. Fine, so cube and I say here the cube of that particular stuff and I again go with one escape sequence here. Yes, done. Now I say I am going to have some exp and I want to find the power of x with this y. Fine? Yes. Now what I do, I say cat power value. Okay, so I say power value and I want this exp here and I say here slash n. Okay, fine. So now I have completed my function. So I have done this. See, now there is no error. The function is created. Now if suppose I want to get the input from the user. Yes, yes. So now I say I am going to get the input from the user. So obviously we know the function for getting the input from the user. I say as dot integer and I say read line followed by one prompt and I say is equal to and I give here enter something, yes, enter and I close this, also close this. Fine. See, it is waiting for you to give the input. Now I say I give 3. Fine. Similarly, I am going to use the same thing for my input for y. Yes, and I say 4. Okay, fine. Now, I wish to execute this particular function which is mathematical function. So, let us do this. So, I say mathematical underscore function And how many arguments we have already given? We have given two arguments. So I say x comma y, and let's see what you get. See, you are getting squared value is 9. So it is 3 square. Then 3 cube is 27. Then power 3 power 4 is going to be 84. Fine. Sorry, 81. You have got this? Yes. Okay. So now let's see what is this lazy evaluation. So this is normal. We know this is a normal function. Now I just give it as mathematical underscore function, and I just give x value alone. So what I'm doing, see here, actually we had declared this function is having two arguments to be passed, but I'm passing only one argument in this. Fine. So obviously you would expect that it will say that number of arguments are not matching and it will throw an error, but that will not happen. Now let's see what is happening. Fine, I have pressed enter. Now let's see what is happening here. See, I've got something like this. What is it saying? First, it has found the squared value, that is wherever x was used. So that alone it has taken, and when it tried to execute the last function, that is the power function, in that case alone it is giving you an error in mathematical function, where I say argument y is missing. Fine. With no default. What does it mean with no default? Since I have not given the value argument y, I have also not given any argument which is a default argument for my function. So obviously it has thrown your error. So this is the meaning of your lazy evaluation. So what is that lazy? Because this R console is not going to verify whether all the arguments required for the function is given at the initial moment itself. Whenever that value is going to be used inside your function, only then it will start checking it and it will throw error. Unless otherwise it will not give you error. Suppose in this function I had not used y at all, then obviously you will not get the error. Fine. So you can find here. So till these 4 lines, x was only used, y was not used. When you had one expression where y was used, only then it started to evaluate that function and it gave you error. Fine. So this is the concept of lazy evaluation. So this kind of evaluation is only used in your R programming when you use functions. Yes? Okay, fine. So is it clear? Good. So if you still have any doubts, you can very well post your queries. So you can even try out with all the other functions which we had done, which we had discussed previously, and try some few examples for this is lazy evaluation and get to know what is happening. Okay, thank you.